Hey guys, good morning. Welcome to our chilly day yoga flow. I'm trying to figure out a great angle to see if I can stand here. So, yeah. Alright. Hey, good morning guys. Gonna give everyone a minute to get settled in, get started. Okay. So, this angle's weird. Okay. So yeah, good morning. I feel so weird that you can't see my face. Okay. That might be better. Okay. Great. So, yeah, it's starting to get cold out, which is great. Change in seasons, amazing. But yeah, that also means that our bodies are changing as well, right? Because in the summer, we feel more loose, more fluid, we get out of bed, we're ready to go. And then, yeah, in the winter, it's harder for us to wake up. I know in the summer it's like, okay, we really need to stay hydrated because we're sweating a lot. But in the winter too, we also need to stay hydrated because, good morning, yay. In the winter we need to stay hydrated because that water we need it to move through us, and we have to keep ourselves flowing, and the best way to keep ourselves flowing is by drinking water and moving. Good morning, Jai. Good morning. Happy Monday. Yay. The best way to stay moving and grooving is by keeping our inside moving with water and also our outside moving with yoga. So we're gonna just go ahead and get started standing. So let's go ahead and stand up on our feet. I just had some matcha tea, so I'm feeling a little bit energized. We'll start by making our hips in kind of like a figure 8, like an infinity sign. So we're gonna go to the right, back, go across and up, back, cross and up. And just kind of really press your hands into your hips, squeeze your hips and feel into your edge, feel your boundary, and don't push yourself too hard, right? Because it's the morning, we're not trying to push ourselves, but really consciously feel where are my limitations? Where does my body want to stop right now? And just breathe into that space. So yeah, start taking deep breaths. We're here, we're flowing. You can go as fast or as slow as you want. The most important thing is our breath and our movement. Maybe start bending your knees, just finding a little rhythm. Letting go of everything that you have to do today, and really coming into this present moment, right here, right now. Let's go ahead and make big circles now, really getting into our hips, bending our knees, noticing where our gaze. So we're inhaling our way up and exhaling down. Keeping our eyes open really helps us ground into our body. A lot of times in yoga, it's a temptation to close our eyes and just kind of tune out. Listen to what the teacher is telling you, listen to the music, listen to the sounds around you. But when we're doing this, it's good and it's necessary sometimes, but it kind of distracts us from what's really going on, right? And whenever we're using something as a distraction, instead of using it as a tool to tune into ourselves, tune into our body, tune into our mind, we're bypassing what we really need to be going through. So if you haven't switched directions, go ahead and switch directions. Continue breathing. With each inhale, I want you to imagine new life, new breath entering your body, feeling invigorated. Maybe you're imagining sunlight, right? Because in the winter, there's less sunlight, at least over here in New York. And with every exhale, release any tension, any stagnant energy through your feet into the earth, allowing her to transform us, transform our bodies, transform our minds. Awesome. Let's go ahead and just like kind of loosey-goosey move our arms forwards and back. And you might feel some tightness in your shoulders here, and that's okay. You know, my shoulders are feeling super crunchy today. So just go, don't push yourself too hard. Just kind of like go where your body allows you to go naturally. Sorry, baby. I'll go ahead and shrug our shoulders. I'm gonna come down on my knees. You could stay standing or come down with me. It's up to you. So we'll shrug our shoulders back. Linking our movement with our breath. Wow, he must have a really cool car, right? Like, look at that noise that it just made. Oh my gosh, I definitely want to fuck him. Totally kidding. Oh my gosh. Says no one ever. Like, what an obnoxious asshole. Sorry, this is yoga. Good morning. Gotta be real. Yeah, so just feel into your shoulders. Feel into your breath. Feel into your body. Anywhere where you feel stiffness, anywhere where you feel any tension or tightness, see if you could release a little bit more deeply. Maybe start slowing down your movements. And if you feel comfortable, lowering your gaze, but not removing yourself from the present moment. Really tuning into your body and focusing solely on the tension. Continuing to breathe deeply as we inhale and exhale, release. This town is crazy. I don't know what's going on. And let's go ahead and go forwards now. If you feel any crunchies, just go ahead and keep working in that area. So I'm doing my right shoulder right now because that just needs the most love and most attention. So I'm just moving my right shoulder in a nice fluid motion, not forcing it, not like, no, it's just nice and loose. Being easy, knowing that not everything's gonna be worked out in the next 45 minutes, and that's okay, being okay with that. Knowing that there's not a one cure fix for everything we want in life. Cultivating patience in our body, patience in our mind. Gonna go ahead and use my left shoulder now, making that go forwards. And it feels kind of good to just like keep my neck tilted a little bit so I get an even deeper stretch right here. This one's not as crunchy to me, so I'm just gonna go back to this one, but do whatever feels good for you. The point of yoga is really not me, it's you. It's not the teacher. Do what the teacher says, do it perfectly and you win. No, it's not what yoga is. Yoga is exploring the space within your body, tuning into your needs, creating your boundaries on your mat, finding your safe space. And I really feel like our mat is like a representation of our mind. So when we work on setting clear space, meeting our needs on our mat, it translates into our day-to-day. All right, let's go ahead and inhale, arms lift up. Exhale, hands come down through prayer. Again, inhale, arms come up. And exhale, hands come down through prayer. Continue breathing like this. So we're really focusing on our breath and the fluid motions of our body. Allowing our gaze to follow our fingertips. We're gonna do a few more here. Maybe expanding our reach a little bit further as our bodies become more warmed up. Maybe breathing a little bit more deeply, finding even more space, even more capacity on this cold morning. On your next exhale, we're gonna come down onto our hands and knees for cat-cow. Good morning, everybody who's just joining us. Feel free to hop in at any time. Let's inhale. Our gaze lifts up to the sky. Beautiful blue sky with pretty soft clouds. And exhale, tailbone tucks under as we push, releasing the back of our neck. This feels really good on my upper back, so I'm gonna stay here, but go ahead and do some cat-cow at your own pace. With your own breath, lingering in any spots that you need to take care of for yourself today. And yeah, it's just my goal as a yoga teacher to empower you to listen to your body, not listen to my words. I don't give a fuck if you listen to me. If you're listening to you, you're doing it right. And I mean like really listening to yourself, not just listening to like what you think you should be doing. You know, like if you're like, fuck man, I'm tired, I just want to lay down. There's a pose for that. It's called Shavasana. And you have every single fucking right to stay in Shavasana for the entire class. And that's yoga. And that's powerful. If that's what you need, listen to your body. But it's also finding a balance, right? Because sometimes we get stuck in our habits, in our routines, in our, in our thought patterns. And sometimes we also just need somebody to help us out of our comfort zone. So I guess that's my role as a yoga teacher, to empower you to listen to yourself while also encouraging you to step out of your normal. I don't know if that makes sense, but this feels really fucking good to me. So I hope it feels good for you too. It's gonna be a good week, you guys. Happy Monday. Yes. Oh, okay. All right. Finishing up here. Hope your spine feels nice and juicy. Just getting it started, so don't worry. A few more breaths here. Really relishing in the feelings of releasing and loving yourself. Whenever you're ready, we're gonna come back or come onto our booty. I know you can't see me, sorry. Okay. So, here, let me fix this camera thing. Alright, it sounds like the school bus is here to pick up all the little kids for their day of school. Yay, thank you. Alright, I don't know why I'm being so weird today, but alright, so we're gonna go ahead. Our feet are touching each other, or that you can sit like this. Ooh, it's a weird angle for also like this. Okay, let's go ahead and start making some nice circles again. Inhaling, our chest opens, and exhaling. Just keep breathing. Oh man, if this is science for the week to come, it's gonna be a good one. I'm so excited. Yeah, so just keep linking your movement with your breath. And with yoga, if you feel any like eruptions of energy, like apparently I just did with laughter, just embrace it. If you feel like crying, embrace it. If you feel like angry, embrace it. Not saying go punch a hole in the wall, but I mean, if you have an extra wall that you can punch and it wouldn't hurt anybody, including yourself, not gonna stop you either. But yeah, just embrace whatever comes up in yoga, because as we're like moving in our bodies, our bodies are storing, like my yoga teacher would always say, our issues are in our tissues. So our bodies are like storing emotional baggage, physical baggage, it's our bodies really hold on to as much as we allow it to. And when we do yoga, we release. Releasing, yeah, so we release what we're holding on to, and it allows us to live more freely in the present moment because we're holding on to less, there's less stuff weighing us down. Like picture things that we hold on to, like they're little bugs on our body, right? So we're holding on to all these little bugs. And then when we do yoga, we're releasing, let's switch the opposite direction. We're releasing these little bugs, and they're flying away to the sky, and they're illuminating the night. And but then through their release, that's when we feel emotions, that's when we feel things. So it's like pretty cool, right? Because we're like, oh, okay, just like, I don't know, like the other day I was doing a heart chakra flow, and at the end of it I burst into tears. Like it wasn't like I thought of something and was like, oh, I'm crying because of this. It literally just erupted within me. Or before, when I was just laughing, it just poof. I'm also a silly person, so that's okay. But so the point of the story is just allow whatever it is to come up and come out. And if it's a lot to deal with, here we're gonna do some seated cat-cow. So inhale, our heart opens. Exhale, and really like circle your shoulders here. So open your heart, and exhale, release. What was I gonna say? I lost my train of thought. Sorry. That's why I try not to transition as I'm telling something. But that's okay. It wasn't meant to be. So make sure you're linking your movement with your breath. And again, like I mentioned earlier in class, you can close your eyes, but make sure you're doing it for the right reasons and not to tune out or bypass any emotions. To like tune out of your life, make sure if you close your eyes, you're really focusing on the movements in your body and not listening to a story that you've probably already listened to 10,000 times in your head already. Yoga is not for that. We don't need to listen to that. If you're gonna do that, fine, but don't do it here. This is your time to be present with yourself. And I know it's hard. I know it's hard sometimes because our minds are so fucking powerful, but just really, you know, when your head starts going through that cycle, through that loop, just tell it to stop. That's it. Stop. Come. Alright, so we're gonna go like this, just like getting nice side to side movement, opening up our armpits. Fun facts, when we lift our arms up to the sky, it's actually really good, like a mood booster. So you can go like this, but this doesn't actually feel super comfortable to me, so I'm gonna go like this. Yeah, so keep breathing. You can inhale, exhale to the left, exhale to the right. Maybe you want to visualize something that you would like to cultivate more of in your life. We're going to be here for a little bit. So maybe you want to visualize something that you would like to cultivate more of in your life as you inhale to the left. So pick a word. Maybe it's love. So breathe in love. And then exhale to the right. So exhale fear. It's just an example. You can use whatever words you want, but just make it simple. Or not, I don't care, it's up to you, but simple is better. For now anyway. And if you start getting dizzy, just slow down a little bit. I know it's early and this is probably a lot of movement, but especially back and forth, but and if you can, speed it up just a little bit now. We're almost done. Smells like pasta. Oh. Okay, slow down. Don't stop suddenly. Just start slowing down. Big breath. Coming back to center. Okay. Go ahead and come onto your hands and knees now. We're gonna come pressing into our palms, tucking our toes as we push back, downward facing dog. Taking a moment here without pedaling into our feet to notice how we feel in our right side and our left side. And slowly walk your feet to your hands, coming into a forward fold. Maybe bending your elbows, grabbing each side, and shifting back and forth. With each breath, allow your upper body to release even deeper. Feeling its weight, feeling its heaviness. Bring your body down. Just slowly, 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 slowly pressing into the soles of your feet. Allow your body to rise up. As you inhale, arms lift up to the sky. And exhale, hands come back down to your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, planting our palms down, stepping back. Let's lower down, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, lift up to cobra or up dog. Exhale, tucking our toes as we push back and up, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts up. Exhale, knee in towards our chest, coming down into Anjaneyasana. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, hands come planting down as we push back, downward facing dog. This time, inhale, left leg lifts up. Exhale, knee in towards our chest as our left foot plants down. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, coming back, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts up. Exhale, knee in towards our chest. Inhale, arms rise, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, hands come down, push back, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts up. Exhale, knee in towards our chest as we rise. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. And exhale, hands come down, downward facing dog. One more time, big inhale, right leg rises. Exhale, knee in towards our chest. Inhale, arms lift up, Anjaneyasana. And exhale, coming back, downward facing dog. Last time on the left, we'll inhale, left leg lifts up. Exhale, knee in towards our chest. Inhale, arms rise, Anjaneyasana. And exhale, coming back, downward facing dog, holding here for 3 breaths. Their gaze in between our knees, our neck is totally relaxed. Slowly, slowly, slowly begin to walk your feet up to meet your hands. As we bend into our knees, slowly lower, lower, lower ourselves down. Our feet come out in front of us like this. Here's my toes. Inhale, our heart opens. Exhale, coming down, forward fold. Any amount is fine. Breathing here. Being here. With each inhale, your spine lengthens. With each exhale, you release even more deeply. Each breath, allow yourself to find even more space in your body, even more space in your spine. Taking a few more breaths here, seeing if you could release even further. Seeing if you could reach even more deeply. Maybe you'll find that you have space where you initially thought there was none. Let this be a lesson in life. That what you see, what you believe, is not always true. There's so much more depth than we can possibly comprehend. So slowly, 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 use this as a reminder as you begin to rise up. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Rolling your shoulders back. Let's shift our neck to the left and to the right. Maybe feeling the nice crisp air in our warm face. Go ahead and take some neck circles in one direction. Go ahead and switch the opposite direction. Really taking our time here. Breathing into our heart, feeling the space in our lungs. And when you're satisfied, we'll start making the journey onto our backs. So we lower ourselves down, down, down. Breathing here. Lift our hips up and over to the right side as our knees fall down to the left. And gaze is over our right shoulder in a supine twist. Arms can be wherever you want them to be. Breathing into the space Maybe finding a little length in your spine as your chest opens to the sky. Noticing any spaces of tension in your body and allowing them to just melt into your mat. Slowly coming back to center. Lifting our hips up and over to the left side now as our knees cascade to the right. Gaze is over our left shoulder. Releasing here. Again, maybe shifting our shoulders up to find even more length in our spine. Noticing any spaces of tension in our upper back, our hips. Seeing if we can find just a little bit of release, a little bit of relaxation. When you're ready, coming back through center. Bringing our hips into the center of our mat as we squeeze into a little ball and give ourselves a nice hug. Rocking forwards and back or side to side. When you're ready, if there's any last movements that your body needs for your practice, go ahead and take them now. Otherwise, we'll go ahead and meet in Shavasana, corpse pose. Our feet extended long out in front of us. Our shoulders tuck underneath our body, our torso. We release our practice. Release the need to control our breath. Release the need to control life around us. Releasing expectations from others, but mostly of ourselves. And with this releasing, we allow ourselves to simply be, to exist. in this present moment. Good morning, Ricky. Oh, thank you. When you're ready, go ahead and start deepening your breath. Big inhale into your heart. Sigh out your mouth. Again, inhale. And exhale. Rotating your wrists and your ankles. Maybe taking a nice big stretch overhead. When you're ready, roll onto left side of our bodies, making a nice pillow with our hands. Taking a moment here to tune in with ourselves, tune in with our body, tune in with our mind. Ask ourselves, how do we feel right now? What's going on within us? Allow ourselves to be with these feelings, not judge them. No need to push them away. You're in a safe space to exist. You're in a space that you can be free with yourself. There's no need to be anything other than who you are right here, right now. So breathe into yourself. When you're ready, without opening your eyes, using your palms to guide your way back up to a seat. Feeling grounded in your body, present in your mind, ready to take on whatever the day might bring you, with grace, with presence, with ease, with pleasure and enjoyment, ready to take on the day with excitement. And when things don't go the way they think we're going to, we let go of our expectations and we open up to the spontaneity of life, trusting that the universe will guide us through. Breathe into this space. Breathe into this unknown. Breathe into this presence. On your next inhale, big circle up to the sky. And exhale all of this energy into our hearts, allowing it to cleanse our aura, bringing peace to our mind. I thank you so much for sharing your practice with me today. so grateful and honored for your presence. Go ahead, get out there and live your best life in the way that you know best. I hope this encourages you to find more ease in your day, and I thank you so much for starting your morning with me. I hope you have an amazing day ahead. Sending so much love, so much light, so much gratitude your way. Oh, thank you. Yay, I hope you feel super warm. And yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to DM me. Definitely here for you. Drink lots of water, and have a beautiful day. Mwah. Aw, you're the best. Thank you. Love you, love you, love you.